welcome to another edition of the Dodgeball Game of the Week, along with Jed Castro. I am Tom Booth. Tonight, Jed, the Knuckle Babies versus the Dodgers.
Yep.
And I'm not sure, this might be the real Dodgers from Los Angeles.
Well, you know, Tom, I'm not exactly sure that's what it's going to be. I'll say this. Either way, there's going to be some great athletes. If it's the Los Angeles Dodgers, great athletes on this court. But if it's the Dodgeball Dodgers, definitely some great athletes. We're going to wait to see this matchup tonight.
And we hope you will stay tuned for the Dodgeball Game of the Week. And we're back for game one here between Knuckle Babies and the Dodgers. 6-on-6 as usual, with a 5-minute time limit per game.
It's good to be back here on the court, Tom. It's been a long week. I'm ready for some action. But Blake is not ready for some action. Obviously, the guy in the orange shirt for the Dodgers, he's the first man out. He was not ready.
That's because he has a Duke shirt on from 2004.
He's probably burning a hole in one side of his chest.
The spirit of Mike Krzyzewski is turning over in his grave.
Dave Soucy takes one off the chest. He's going to have a seat in a danger zone. That leaves Jimmy Voyages, Steven Tuttle. No, that's not Steven Tuttle. Lyle is out there, Menendez, and Ray Bishop.
I was wondering what happened to the Menendez brothers. They're in dodgeball.
Well, at least one of them is.
What's the other one doing? Murdering?
I think Kyle is probably in the bathroom. He'll be coming back here in a few minutes in the second game. Lyle Menendez got Lyle Menendez. Nice catch by Lyle Menendez. Puts away Big Bear.
Big Bear. Knuckle Babies still have 5 people in, though.
They are a dominant team. A veteran team used to be known as the Dingleberries.
Member of Todd's employees who have gotten together.
Top of the stairs for those of you watching on the internet.
And a sizable team. They have about 10 people every game.
Yep. Always a good. Already a good cheering section, if you will.
Team captain's Jordan Ramsey.
Lyle cannot stay with it, leaving Jimmy Fantastic Voyages as the last man standing. He's going to need a fantastic voyage for the next 3-16 and down 5-1. And that's it. That is it, Tom. Jimmy Voyages goes down, and the Knuckle Babies take game number 1 on the Dodgeball Game of the Week.
Seen only on WTOB. And we're back for game 2 between the Knuckle Babies
or game 2.
Or 2. I just invented a number.
Yeah, I'm not sure what game that is. It's somewhere between 1 and 2.
Well, it's a slur maybe between 2 and 3.
Well, you'd be wrong there because this is game 2.
Knuckle Babies taking on the Dodgers. Knuckle Babies took game 1 here, and always a strong team, captained by Jordan Ramsey.
We got lots of recognizable names. That Manimal is right down on the ground here. He's always fun to watch, full of energy, like a man animal. Bustin' Rusty, one of the best names in the league, except for a name that Tom Booth can't seem to get right.
Oh, who? Busty Rusty?
Bustin' Rusty.
Yeah, I love his patriotic headband too.
You know, he loves America. And people say, if you don't love America, then don't wear this headband. Well, he loves America.
It's like he's busting with pride.
Also want to make sure we point out the Creeper. We got his name this time, but I mean, he just kind of earned his nickname by just lurking in the back of games.
I think it's probably in the nickname Hall of Fame as far as dodgeball goes.
Definitely.
The Creeper. We love it. And he said it's just really laziness. He's hanging out in the back because he's lazy.
There's no room for that. You know,
evidently there is.
That was a sidestep. I wouldn't call it a dodge. But it seems he's more involved in the game today, less lurking, less creeping.
He is.
Yet he's still the Creeper. He just took out Jimmy Fantastic Voyages, and Jimmy just went straight out the door.
Straight to the bathroom he went.
He's probably so upset, embarrassed by being taken out by the Creeper.
Crying himself to sleep.
He's like, I just got taken out by the guy who just sits back there and doesn't even do anything.
Well, what I like is the Creeper even just picked up the dustpan and set it back to where it belonged.
Maybe he was upset because you called him a Creeper and you called him lazy.
But look how long and angular he has. Sidearm.
Meanwhile, the Dodgers have come on strong here. Troy, Dave Soucy, Blake, and Lyle Menendez out there.
Busty Rusty looked like he got hit. They're making a call, a ruling. They're saying he's out because he squatted down and got hit in the head.
Right. If you get hit in the head, you're out. You're not out. However, if you're ducking and you get hit in the head,
That's his
that
fault
leaves the
for
creeper.
ducking. The creeper, the only one left.
It's amazing that the creeper has this much energy, probably because last match he just stood around. He's not even looking at the ball. How is it possible that this creeping man
Right in the mud. Oh, he got. Oh, they threw out.
Dave Soucy's going to sit out because he gets hit in the head.
That's one way to get him out. Just let him hit you in the face.
Lyle Menendez looks angry
Oh,
at
he
the
is.
creeper.
Oh.
You are a creeper and you are out, Lyle Menendez says.
He took a stab at the creeper and knocked him out. And the Dodgers will take game 2 and tie things up 1 game apiece on the Dodgeball Game of the Week.
On WTOB and the internet.
And we're here for game 3 on the Dodgeball Game of the Week on WTOB. Make sure you tell the great staff at TOB that you enjoy their work.
Specifically, Lisa.
What about Chip?
No, specifically, you need to tell Lisa because she needs the encouragement. Oh, the Manimal takes one off of his thorax.
What's the antenna?
Oh, Jimmy Soucy
Voyages.
right in front. I
Jimmy
said Jimmy
Voyages.
Soucy. These guys just got married in front of me. Jimmy Voyages is
Is that
out.
legal in this state?
It's legal on the dodgeball court, Tom.
Where anything goes.
Before this game gets over, I'd like to say that this is round 3 of the Knuckle Babies. We have not seen the 2 female members of the team, Money and Mary Jane. We want to make sure we get their names announced.
Give a shout out to them, certainly.
Wow. A triumphant comeback by the Dodgers.
This is
Look out!
fast
Oh my
and
gosh,
furious.
that's some expensive equipment. Somebody.
Don't hit Lisa. That's not fair to her.
That's what I'm saying. See, you got to tell her that we're doing a good job. Ambrosia and number 4.
Well, we don't know who that is. We have to make up a name.
He's got a first and last name. Just have him turn. If you turn here, you make some cover noise. Just fill the airspace while I look for his name.
I'll sing show tunes.
Oh, the game's over.
And that's it. And the Dodgers take game 3 and win this one 2-1 on the Dodgeball Game of the Week.
On WTOB.
Well, Jed, as close as we expected, but the Dodgers, for this time, it was quality over quantity, even over the 10 people the Knuckle Babies
The
had.
Knuckle Babies always have a deep roster, and sometimes that can work against you because you're trying to cycle these guys in, and now there's no consistency. But you know, hats off to the Dodgers. Guys like Lyle Menendez, Jimmy Voyages, they really came through, and they, took it 2-1 tonight.
We hope you enjoyed this week's version of the
We sure did.
Dodgeball Game of the Week.